friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about this carry-on. Picture this, it's 2019 and you're shopping for carry-on luggage and you're scrolling past brands like Samsonite, Level 8, Away, Rimowa. Well, not Rimowa, because if you're shopping for Rimowa luggage, you're probably on a yacht, super yacht thing. I don't even know what you do on a super yacht. All these bags are functional, reliable, sleek. They all have slightly different features. Then you stumble across this brand, Carl Friedrich. Two Swedish brothers, Nicholas and Matthias Opperman, launched the company in 2012, originally making leather carry bags. Luggage didn't come until 2019, a €545 carry-on that promises minimalist design, premium materials, and most importantly, a bag that is crafted to endure. This might feel like a sponsored video, but it's not. They sent me this bag, and I said, it would be so cool if you sponsored the video. They said no. I said, please. They said stop. So here's the deal. Nicholas and Matthias with your beautiful hair. Let's take a closer look at that picture from earlier. There's literally an ad where the suitcase is in a wheelbarrow. This is not AI, this is their ad. You could have used that money to pay me. Suitcase has wheels. Has ever in real life someone put a suitcase in a wheelbarrow? What was the marketing department thinking? Here's the deal. Over the next few weeks, we are going to put this bag through 4 tests. A wheel test, where we take 100,000 steps on cobblestone streets, roads, and all types of them, but it'll be mostly at airports for you, but we're truly testing. A stress test, drops, throws, oh no! A pack test and a function test. How are the handles, pockets, weight, and the stuff you don't think about until about step 50,000. Carl uses Hinomoto wheels on their luggage. Some of the other premium luggage brands also use these wheels because it's a Japanese company that's been building wheels since the 1940s. They don't use cheap ABS plastic that doesn't rebound and just thuds on the ground, cracks and breaks. The outside portion, the one that comes in contact with the ground, is made from a rubber and silicone material, giving it more of that soft rebound. Some sources also say they use polyurethane in their wheels to help maintain the stability over time. So it has a little bit of a give, a nice smooth surface, quiet. I mean, it's not always quiet if you roll over cobblestones. There's the silent wheel portion. Outside, not so silent. Nice smooth surface inside, nice silent wheels. I remember my grandma always told me, make sure your carry-on has 8 wheels, 2 on each side, increases stability. All right, we're 10,000 steps in. Let's see what happens when we get over 50. Here's what you need to know about the wheels. If you're gonna spend upwards of $300 on a carry-on, they are probably gonna have Hinomoto wheels on them. They are the golden standard in the industry. They have silent run written on these. Other ones talk about being whisper quiet. They're all the same wheels. There might be a difference in how they're attached, and more premium bags will use better attachment points to increase durability. In the end, it's going to be the same wheel unless you're buying a real budget carry-on. All right, let's get some more steps. Still raining, but it's filming day. Let's get started on the durability test. First, some material science. Carl used Macrolon polycarbonate to design the outside of this bag. It's the same material used in riot shields, bulletproof glass, and phone cases. It really holds up to dents and impacts and doesn't crack, but will scratch. And that's the trade-off. They also thermoformed the outside of the bag instead of using heat injection molding, which can crack and wear and tear a lot faster. So let's put this thermoformed polycarbonate to the test. That was kind of soft. Let's go a little higher. What is a suitcase review without a good corner drop test? Couldn't see the ground on the last one. I got to redo it. Oh no! Allie really didn't want me to do this test because this is our suitcase. Let me see if I can pop it out and how it's gonna function. Whoa, that was cool. Now it was worth it. It completely just popped out. I mean, this is the point in the video where you're like, wow, he's putting in some serious effort. And then you would look down and see a little red button and it would say subscribe. You would hit it. If you've already done that, you're amazing. Maybe you'd smash that like button, or even better, hit the share button, because I'm really going the distance. I mean, you can't even see where I was around this cliff. Like I've walked far, and hopefully you're learning something about suitcases and travel and being entertained. Drop a comment. Let me know. Are you here for the story? We got more walking to do. Let's go home and do something practical. What can actually fit on the inside of this bag? The pack test. And then right at the end, I'll show you if the bag is actually water resistant or maybe waterproof with the amount of rain we're getting right now. Moving on to the pack test, and you'll notice a few scratches on the outside of the bag. We've done the durability test. The first thing you'll notice is this version closes with a clasp system, which I really enjoy over the zipper system for a few reasons. Number one, they have this metal plate on the opposite side and then hooks in the locking mechanism. So when you close it, you hear and feel the locks close into place. Small thing, but I do enjoy it. These are designed with a spring-loaded mechanism and a compression plate. And here's the cool part. As you feel and hear them snap into place, you can see the bag close even a little bit tighter, which doesn't provide an airtight seal by any means, but it gives you a little bit more peace of mind and security that the bag is really sealed shut and not gonna pop open. These are also TSA-approved locks, which is just security theater. TSA are federal agents, so they have the authority to break into any type of lock that you have. TSA approved locks also have a universal key. If you have access to a 3D printer or the interwebs, you can probably get access to that key. So the point of a TSA approved lock is it might give you a little bit of extra security, specifically with these clamps. Because with a zipper, you can actually break through with a ballpoint pen, stab, and then pull. But if you like locks, you can choose a unique combination for each one. Luckily for me, I have a top secret passcode. I chose 123 for the front, and I really confused them with the back, 321. And it's very easy to change. On this side of the latch is just a slider that you would slide to set, and then you would put your code in and you'd be good to go. No special tool or pin to change that. This is a very durable, lightweight plastic, so it works well. And I have yanked and pulled on this. This has not snapped out, which I've had that happen on bags before. Probably because I'm so strong, like that lion above me, even though he's sleeping. Inside of the bag has a nice premium feel, nothing cheap. You can see from the inside of the bag the nice hardware and design they used, very high quality stitching. And there are two small pointless pockets here that you could throw an AirTag in if you wish. We're gonna pack this thing, but remember, less is more. You don't wanna bring a ton of things. I'm just gonna do an example to show you how much this bag can fit. 7 pairs of underwear and 7 pairs of socks. 7 t-shirts and 2 long sleeves. Tech pouch, 1 pair of shoes, 2 shorts, and 3 pairs of pants. A rain jacket, toiletry kit, laundry bag, and an extra hoodie. See, that was no problem to pack out for a 7 to 10 day trip. This is an average size carry-on, and we'll get to the exact sizing and weight of this bag soon. But if you wanted to stuff a few large jackets on each side of this bag and really push it shut, let me show you what that would look like. But you get this on a hard surface, you line the edges up. You can almost see the polycarbonate shell at work, the bowing on the outside, the flexibility that will return to normal as soon as we ease the tension and unpack. The function test. Does it actually function well as a carry-on? Let's talk about the handles. The top carry handle, the side carry handle. Let's talk about the pull handle. Ergonomically, does it fit well? How is it built? How is it made? How many stop points does it have? For these bumpers, do they do a good job? Did you look at my bald spot? I'm gonna cover it then. Don't look. We're talking side carry, top carry handles from Carl. These are 2 overlooked handles on most luggage. Usually you wanna think about the telescoping handle, but if you're gonna grab that bag, put it up in the overhead bin, sling it up on the bed, you're gonna use a side or top carry handle. And Carl Frederick, like with most things they have in their bag, because it costs over 500 euros, are gonna use premium products. This is actually a genuine leather handle, not vegan leather, faux leather, or plastic. And the benefit to that is it'll actually start to break in really well. So it starts to meld or mold over time. Not sure how many miles you would have to carry this thing for it to shape into the bottom of your hand, but it will feel more and more comfortable over time. Telescoping handle. Every bag, any carry-on you buy is gonna have this, but most of them will just have 2 stop points. 1, 2. But with the Carl Frederick, they have a real fancy name, Auto Trolley Stop, but it has multiple stop points, which is actually pretty clever. So I can drop it just a little bit, drop it like it's, don't do it.
Drop it like it's hot.
Also very nice ergonomics on the handle, and I enjoy the button on the top for adjustments instead of the button on the bottom. Carl, you nailed it with the telescoping handle. This bag is 22.3 inches tall, 14.8 inches wide, and 9.3 inches deep. This is right on the edge, but still compliant with most airlines, especially in the US. It will be a tight fit for strict European or budget airlines like Ryan and Wizz Air. I'll tell you what else matters, the weight of the bag. I've also packed this bag for a realist experience, so I'm gonna unpack it, get my scale out, and weigh it. Our scientific weight test with our super expensive hand luggage weighter told us 3.82 kilos. That matters because some airlines, stricter airlines, only allow 7 to 10 kilograms on the flight. Now, if you're from the great, and it doesn't feel as great right now, there's a lot of division. USA, then usually weight of the bag is not a big deal. Even on budget airlines, if you do online check-in, they don't weigh your bags in. But if you're flying budget airlines in Europe or other countries, then weight can make a big difference. When you're already at 3.8 kilograms and some of the stricter airlines only allow 7 to 10 kilograms, it really doesn't leave you much room for packing. The trade-off is Carl's gonna use high quality materials. They're gonna weigh a little bit more. If you care a lot about weight, then you should get a budget bag, something cheap. Might not last a long time, but it is going to be lighter than Carl. He's a big boy. What a day. Carl and I are just about at 20,000 steps. We've been all over. Let's give Carl a little wipe down, clean him up a little bit, and then see how he looks. Drop a comment below. Would you still travel with this bag? To me, when I slow-mo it from a few feet away, it looks like a decent bag. It still looks fine. Now, when we get up close and we really look at it, there are a ton of nicks and scratches. You know, it looks like a bag that's well-traveled. It's been through a couple things. The biggest bummer is this rubber gasket or seal that's peeling. I'll probably just cut that off so it doesn't peel more and break and bend. Let's go back to that rain test, see if the bag is waterproof. Wow, dry as a bone. Would you look at that? It has a beautiful seal. Pretty amazing. I feel like this rubber seal really is what made that waterproof. Aside from that, I mean, the clasp, the clamps, everything still works really well. So what did we learn in this 100,000 step challenge? Greece is beautiful. That's number one. You need to come visit here. This bag is 545 euros. That's expensive. It's expensive for me too. I get it. But if you travel 10 to 15 times a year, you're paying for genuine leather handles, Macaron plastic, really high quality wheels, a bag that's going to last, be around until 2030, maybe 2040. Be so old in 2040. If you're looking for a cheap carry-on and you're traveling once a year and you don't really care about durability and quality, then you will actually really enjoy this video where I break down 5 carry-ons ranging from about $50 all the way up to $600. Or if you want a really good story, you can watch this video where I run 100 miles and dole out 50 travel tips. Nobody's really watched it, so it would be also amazing if you clicked on it because then more people, and I love you for being here.